Yo, I don't know if it's the shirt, but I'm feeling out. You feel me? Y'all see it? I ain't even gotta feeling out. Shirt's fitting a little bit tighter and whatnot. I'm eating good. I'm eating good out here for real. I don't know how that go. Eating good, living good. Still on this road. Still haven't got off this road. Still out here. So, y'all know how that goes. Truckers know. For all the truckers, y'all know how things be going. Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody that's out there doing what they need to do on this lovely Thursday evening. Y'all come on in, talk to your boy. Come holler at your boy. You know, I told myself I'm gonna start making my bed up. Yeah, man. I decided to come out here to the truck and jump on live. There's some drivers in the trucking lounge right now. They watching playoff hockey. That's really not my speed, you know, but that's what they up in there doing. I'm not no hockey guy. I'll watch it, but I went in there to watch some playoff basketball, not no playoff hockey. So I decided to come back out here and jump on this live, holla at the good people. Waiting on my load. So I got a load, right? Hold on, let me show y'all. I got a load, but they're not done with the trailer. Let me make sure though. Stubs. So yeah, nah. I don't have no active jobs, so they sent me the message regarding my load, but it's not done yet. So I don't know what they gonna do. I'm waiting on this load though, so I can get up out of here. I've been sitting down for it's going on about a day now, so it's about that time. Hey, what's going on? So it's about that time. Hola. It's about that time for me to get up out of here. You feel me? I got to go. So I'm just waiting on them to finish my goddamn trailer, bro. What y'all doing? Been there bullshitting. One of the dudes, he in the driver lounge. He watching hockey too, bro. If you don't get your ass up and go finish that trailer, get your ass up and go finish that trailer so I can get up out of here, brother. I got to go, man. So shoot. Said just relax, just wait. Hell no, I'm not relaxing and waiting. I'm trying to go, man. I got to go, man. I have to go. I'm relaxed, but I still need to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about that time. What's going on? Hello. No, it's time for me to go. Shoot, trying to hop on this road, man. You know, shoot, the more you sit, the less you make. So I'm just trying to go. My let me see where they got me going though. They got me going. They got me going to Dallas. I'm in Missouri right now, so I'm going to Dallas. So it's not that long of a drive, but still, I'm just trying to get to it. That's about it. But you're right though, man. I need to relax though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna chill, be patient, whatnot, um, and just like you say, I'm gonna relax and chill. So you're right. Moving means money. See, moving means money. I'm trying to get this money, man. Oh yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna stress. You're right. You're right. But like Rebecca said, moving means money. Moving means money. Got to make that money. So yeah, I could just relax. I'm gonna chill. You know, I need to do my 34-hour reset anyways. So I believe once it hits, if they finish my trailer, let's say they finish my trailer at 9 p.m., I still won't leave until like 5 a.m. I'll probably leave out a little early. Probably get on the road at like 4 or 5 a.m. Start heading to Dallas. Therefore, around 4 or 5, I would hit my 34-hour reset because I've been sitting all day and basically I got back to the terminal around 5 o'clock yesterday. So my 34-hour reset should be done here in a few hours. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Got to make the money, but yeah, you're right though. I need it. I'm not gonna stress over it. I know it may sound like I was stressed. I'm not stressing over it, but I am trying to get on this road. That's for a fact. That's for a fact. What's going on? Hey, so that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, they got me going to the Dallas area, and on our tablets, I don't know what type of for all you truckers, I don't know what type of software y'all have on y'all tablet, but some of my apps are not working. So the app that you need to put in for um layover and your break, things like that, that app isn't working. So I've been trying to put in for my home time again, and I haven't been able to. So whenever I get back to Dallas, I'll take it to the shop and they'll fix it and try to get me right, because right now only thing that's working is my Copilot and my workflow and my messages. That's it. Everything else, psh, down bad. But yeah, need to get that done ASAP and be able to get this stuff done. Are you good on computers? I may need you. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just trailer to trailer. I work for FFE, so it's just trailer to trailer. We just go terminal to terminal. It's reefer drive-in. So it's a reefer trailer that I'm waiting on. I don't know what's in it. I'll figure that out once they get done and give me my paperwork. But yeah, it's a variety of things. We do. For the most part, it's food, but it's a variety of things when it comes to the food. Good computer fixer helper. Yeah, I might need you for sure. Not as far as my computer, because my computer working well. It's just um, when it comes to other things, I don't know. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram is Quick Fix Academy, and shoot me a DM on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm clicking on some of these apps because they're just not working. Oh yeah, my as the service works too, but yeah, it's not too many apps on here that's working for me. Uh, FFE, Frozen Food Express. That's where I'm at now. hmm Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting a lot of videos regarding, you know, driving and stuff like that. So check some of them out. And I appreciate the support. Thank you for being in the live stream right now. If y'all got any questions, man, shoot them off. We just in here chilling. Let's talk about this trucking, man. A lot of people, they aren't really feeling where the trucking, like overall where trucking is right now. A lot of people, they don't like it, but I wonder how y'all feel about trucking and stuff like that right now. Oh, nice. I heard good things about Stevens. I heard real good things about Stevens. Good luck. Good luck. That's what's up. I'm so happy for you. I'm hoping everything works out for you. Blessings. Make sure you just stay safe on that road. Um, and the advice that I would give you is, you know, I'd much rather you get there safely. If you're running behind on your load, there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. That load will get there when it gets there. But the main thing is making sure you get there safe and sound and don't harm anybody or harm yourself in the process of doing that. So if you're running behind or your clock is running out, there's no need to rush. Just pull over somewhere safe and do your 10-hour reset, and then wake up the next day and get to where you need to get to. But please don't rush. Make sure you just do what you need to do and get there as safe as possible. That's the main goal. Making sure you get home safe. That's it. All this other stuff is just money. Like, when it comes to this driving, you know, and I see a lot of truckers out there. I see them in the truck stop. They running, they walking fast. You know, they in a rush and stuff. And you know, you want to be as calm as possible. I know earlier when I was telling the worker, you know, he needs to hurry up with the trailer. That's just me joking around. Obviously, I want him to hurry up. I don't want him in a driver lounge watching, you know, hockey and stuff. I want him to, you know, do what he needs to do. But at the same time, you know, as a driver, me myself, you know, it's no need. I'm never in a rush. I'm never in a rush. You know, I'm gonna get there whenever I get there, and I'm not going to put anybody in harm's way while doing that. I'm just trying to work and do my job and make make the money that I make, and you know, that's pretty much it. But when it comes to this driving, shoot, there's no rush. If you get tired, there's nothing wrong with pulling into a rest area or a truck stop and, you know, taking a 30-minute nap. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's and if the company has a issue with you doing that, that's not the company that you should be working with. So whenever you feel tired or, you know, you're not feeling well and you need to pull over for a while, do it. Go ahead and pull over. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And like I say, if that company is blowing up your phone and saying, why are you stopping, and you need to get back to work, you don't need to be there at all. That's not the place for you to be. So, you know, always keep that in mind. And since it's reefer, I'm not quite sure how it is at Stevens, but you may not even have to go inside the trailer. It may just be from terminal to terminal, because a lot of time when it's reefer, you're dealing with food, and they don't want you in and out those trailers anyways, because you can contaminate the trailer, you can contaminate whatever product that they have inside that trailer. So you probably won't even have to go inside the trailer and mess with anything inside the trailer. Only thing that you may have to deal with is the temperature, setting the temperature, making sure that there's no errors on your reefer, things like that. So you're gonna be you're gonna be a okay. This is my first reefer job, but since I've been here, I realized that reefer isn't bad at all. Reefer is definitely not a bad route to go. So yeah, that's a good deal. Shout out to you. I'm happy for you. You're part of the reefer gang. So yeah, yeah, you're gonna have it's gonna be some good work. Some good work. And I heard Stevens, like, they give their drivers some good miles. I know here at FFE we get some good miles. We get some damn good miles. So I'm hearing Stevens is the same way. They get some good miles out there. So you're gonna be on that road for sure. I don't know how they break process go. How does the break process, like? Are y'all on for 3 weeks and then have a few days off, or how does that work? You gotta let me know. Over here it's 2 weeks. For every 2 weeks you get 2 days off. So if you work 2 weeks and you want to take 2 days off after every 2 weeks, you can. If you want to work 4 weeks and then take 4 days off, you can. Shoot, me personally, I'm going on 21 days, then 3 days off. Damn. So you get a day every week. For every week you work, you get 1 day off. Okay, that's not bad. That's still not bad. Honestly, when you in like that mood and you rolling, you really not even trying to take days off like that. You get a little rhythm going on, and then you save so much money while being on the road, because you got a refrigerator in your truck. Some people, they have microwaves. Some people, they have, like, they have a hot pot. Therefore, they're buying groceries and they're cooking. So you're saving a lot of money, and shoot, you're making money while you're on the road. And for a lot of drivers, man, they don't even take breaks. Like I said, I'm on my this will be next week will make 2 months. So I haven't been home in 2 months. So, like, cause I'm just rolling, I'm just getting to it. And I'm trying to, save money. Like I said, I'm saving money. Whenever I'm at home, going out to eat, things like that, and I'm spending bread. But since I'm on the road, I'm not spending bread like that. So, this it's cool. So for you to have 21 days on and then 3 days off, that's damn good. And I'm sure they don't mind if you go longer than 21 days. So always keep that in mind too. But like I said, it all depends on your personal life. If if you have family, then yeah, of course you got to go back and spend time with your family. But if you're single and you don't have a lot of responsibilities back at home, then I don't see why not staying out longer, and making your money, stacking your bread, and doing it like that. So yeah, always keep that in mind too. Always keep that in mind, because ain't nothing wrong with stacking up that bread. Because I'm trying to, you feel me? I got some goals, and I'm trying to hit those goals. So I'm gonna just keep stacking this bread up and keeping my head up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta stack that bread up. But like I said, in my other live stream, I gotta get home so I get these teeth pulled. Got a couple of teeth that need to be out my mouth. Pause. And that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so is this your first driving job? So are you fresh out of if you fresh out of CDL school, then I definitely understand. Ooh. Okay. All right. Yeah, I understand. Then yeah, you just gotta see how it goes. Oh, since this is your first job, that means you have to do a few weeks with a trainer. So you're gonna be on the truck with the trainer for a few weeks, and then once you're done with that, then you're gonna get your own truck, and then be out on the road. That's typically how it goes. I'm not sure if that's how it goes at Stevens, but that's typically how it goes. You do a few weeks. Yeah, 6 weeks with training. Yup. Yeah. I know how that goes. My first job, I didn't do 6 weeks. I did 4 weeks with a trainer, and then they put me in the truck. So 6 weeks isn't bad, and I'm sure they do 6 weeks because Stevens is OTR. So y'all gonna be everywhere. But yeah, that's not gonna be bad. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I believe he's talking to you, Rebecca, when he says good luck with the job. So yeah, good luck with the job, Rebecca. Oh yeah. It's gonna be some good work. It's gonna be some good work. Yeah. Some good work on that road. And you're gonna get a chance to travel and make money. I'm not sure if you've been I'm not sure if you've been to a lot of places or not, but um yeah, oh yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you travel a lot, but since you're gonna be OTR, you're gonna get a chance to see a lot of places and just the scenery. Um, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good while you're on this road, man. I done been pretty much everywhere while on this road, so it's some good stuff. Get a chance to travel and see the world and get paid for it. It ain't really a better feeling than that. I will say this though, when you're on the road, make sure you like I got these right here. I got some resistant bands. Make sure you bring some stuff to work out with. Because you don't want to just be ripping and running and you know just eating and you're not taking care of yourself. So make sure you get some stuff where you can take care of yourself a little bit. Yeah, I know, right? It's the best feeling. You get to travel and get paid to do it. It ain't a better feeling than that, honestly. And another thing about driving trucks is resistant bands. These are resistant bands. These are you could do like little workouts. For example, I I usually do a few sets. I do a lot of sets actually. I do a lot of sets of just arm press right here, boom, knocking these out, downwards, inwards. So just a bunch of sets, straight ahead, boom. And I have the Nike app, and they have different workouts on the Nike app that you can do using resistance bands. But just stuff, where you can do some workouts inside the truck or when you're at the truck stop. Man, see, now that's the life. Yeah, you can get it at Walmart. I got mine off of Amazon, but yeah, you can get resistant bands at Walmart. Dude, man, I'm trying to the world, even different continents, and get paid. So go hit me up on Instagram, man. Let me know how I can do that. But yeah, you can definitely get these at Walmart. They may be cheaper on Amazon, but I don't know. But yeah, you can do different workouts with the resistant bands, do leg workouts, things like that. So get some stuff for the truck where you can do some workouts and you know kind of keep up with your health. Try to eat as healthy as possible when you're out here. Get some vitamins, things like that. Yeah, because that's important, man. When you get on this road, and you start going to these truck stops and you see different truckers, that is going to motivate you to get stuff to work out. Because I'm not saying all the truckers are looking a certain way, but it's a lot of truckers out here that, you know, they ain't out here taking care of themselves, They out here eating that truck stop food. They're eating bad and not working out. So, yeah. All right, Ghost. I appreciate you being on live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Come back, man. I'm gonna be on live. I usually do live every day, so just sub up, and man, we'll talk. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the words of encouragement. Yeah, some of these truckers out here, man, they looking down bad. I ain't gonna lie. They looking down bad. Straight up. But shout out to them. They making money and supporting their family. But shoo, got that good. Got that good. That good. I'm not trying to have that good. I don't want that good. I can't have no good. I'm too skinny for a good. I don't want that good. I can't have that good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That trucker's good. I call it the trucker's good. That's from eating them chicken wings and them pizzas. Whoo. Them chicken wings and pizza from Pilot. Get them Flying J wings. Even though I ain't never seen a chicken with wings that big. I don't know what type of chicken that is, but I'm talking about drumsticks are like this big, bro. I never seen a chicken with the wings that big, like wings that look like this. Like this. It's the size of the wing, bro. Like, where y'all getting these chickens from? I ain't never seen a chicken wing that big before. What are we doing? Pardon me. But chicken wings, I'm not gonna lie. This has been my guilty pleasure right here. Fire. I can't stop buying chocolate. I cannot stop buying chocolate. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating my fruit. I'm eating my vegetables. But I cannot stop buying chocolate. I'm gonna try to go a week without eating chocolate. Look, it's one right next to me. I can't go a week without. I can't go a week without eating chocolate. But I eat a lot of chocolate. Dark chocolate. That's what I'm saying. Oh, bro. I shouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. No, 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 no. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not gonna do it. Gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Five of these. I'ma chill. Chill. I'ma chill. I need to put this away because it keep looking at me. Stop it. Stop. But yes, I love chocolate. I love chocolate. Dark chocolate. So yeah, that's my guilty pleasure right there. But you gotta eat healthy when you're on this road. You have to eat healthy when you're on this road. And you gotta try to work out as much as possible when you're on this road as well. So you gotta keep that in mind. I had something in the washing machine. Let me go check on my clothes. Put some stuff in the washing machine. Got it. It keep calling me. It keeps calling me. Like Pookie. I tell you, I'm Pookie when it comes to the chocolate. Look how close he parks from me. Gosh almighty. So I'm gonna bring y'all into the driver lounge. Show y'all how it looks. Whew. Yes, so a few weeks ago I spilled diesel all over my shoes, so I had to wash them. What's going on, Chief?
I thought you was gone.
Man, look, they had me doing locals and stuff like that, so I'm still out here.
I thought you were supposed to be gone. I tried getting on your load. That's what I was talking about.
He asked me if I was going to Lancaster, which they routed me to Lancaster, but I told him there's no point in giving me home time when I was supposed to have been there Monday.
Yeah. So you're not taking it next week?
Well, actually, when I get up there to Lancaster, they're gonna fix my tablet, and then I'm gonna put in my home time. Not for next week, probably the week after.
What's wrong with your tablet?
Some of the apps don't work, and I restarted it a couple of times, and it's still not working. So,
I don't think that across the street.
yeah, it's all good. I'm figure it out whenever I get there. So, I'm just waiting on them to finish with
It could be not your tablet. There's a box inside and underneath your dashboard that reads everything.
The Wi-Fi box?
Yeah, it could be that box.
Okay. And when it comes to that Wi-Fi, can we use that Wi-Fi for our personal phones and stuff?
You can,
I'm sure you can. Nobody knows the freaking password to
Yeah,
it.
because I see it pop up.
Right.
I see my truck number pop up all the time, and I'm like, why can't I use my Wi-Fi when it pops up?
That cord to it if you got a laptop or something. I'm telling you, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's how you get around it. Don't tell them where I told you.
This man's an IT genius, man.
I tell them hook it up, and I ask, cause you know I'm nosy as hell. I ask, and then I'm like, I'm gonna try that shit.
So what?
Hook an Ethernet up to the. Yeah, it's just like a regular tablet. So it's got a port for an Ethernet. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. So I could just get an Ethernet cord and just hook it up
to your laptop.
To my laptop.
Then you should be able to use it.
PlayStation or whatever it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do then.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? It ain't gonna work.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You're out $10.
Right. That's true. Cause none of my plugs work in the back of my truck. Really? Like none of my plugs. Like I can't put in my phone charger. No. I haven't, but honestly, I haven't.
Whenever you go down to Lancaster, make a freaking list of it, and let them fucking deal with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm because I mean I noticed it when I first got my truck, but I'm like, man, let me just get on this road. Like I don't even because they already had me wait a week, so I'm like, man, I'm not about to wait any longer. Because once I finished my driver test Wednesday, I didn't get my truck until the following Wednesday.
Right.
So I was like, man, I'm not gonna wait any longer. They already gave me a load. I'm not even gonna tell them about these plugs and nothing like that. I'm just getting on the road. But shoot, I haven't been back since. So, so you know,
Yeah, if you ever need, you got a Freightliner, right?
Yeah, Kenworth.
No, I got Kenworth.
Oh, you got a Kenworth.
Yeah.
So on the driver's side, underneath where your key goes, you'll have to stand on the ground and actually look at it, pop it out, and that's where all your fuses are for your inside.
Okay. Isn't it 3 places? Like it's 3. Isn't it 3 fuse places? Or maybe I think it might be 2. Well, I don't know though because I had an international for my previous job, and we had a fuel box. Yeah, we had a fuel box on the passenger side. We had one inside the dog doors, like on the driver's side. We had one. Then we had a third one inside the truck somewhere too. I don't know.
It could be. Do you have a TV in there?
No.
You ain't got a TV in there?
No, because my plugs don't work. So it's
okay.
Yeah.
So pop your mat box on your driver's side and see if there's a reset button on your inverter.
Okay.
If there is, push the reset button on it, and then after when it resets, then go in there and try to plug in something on your plug.
Right.
See if it works.
Okay.
Is it even turned on?
What?
Your inverter.
My
I don't
inverter?
even know.
I have no idea. No.
Because I know on my Freightliner, it's a button. I got a little thing up on there where the bunk heater is. I can turn it on and then turn it off on outlet. I got a microwave and a TV in my truck, even though I go home. I can watch my Netflix and stuff.
Yeah. That may be the reason.
Set up different.
It is? Yeah, I got the button on the bump.
Nope.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a button for my
inverter on there.
Heck no.
And then let you know like the water. Because my microwave don't work at that time.
Oh, you're talking about the little green and white box that tells your amperage and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You got that on there?
No, I don't think so. No. I never necessarily checked it.
Whenever you go back to your bunk, where the controls are,
Right.
upper middle left hand, there's a little box that's probably about this big. And it doesn't stick out, it's flush with the console.
Right.
Which will tell you your amps for your battery. There might be a button on there, but I don't think so.
Nah, because I would have noticed that button. It has the radio, it has the plug, well, the button for the refrigerator.
Yep.
And then it has what else? It has a separate box for the
your
bump control. Yeah,
right.
Like your temperature.
Right.
And
yeah, you don't have it.
I don't have it. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going on the list of everything on there. I don't have it.
Because on the weekend I go in there and turn the shit back on.
Well, ours on the Kenworth, all you do is flip the switch and turn the refrigerator on.
Really?
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yep.
Alright, then like that. Ours connected to the inverter. Anybody?
Well, it goes to the inverter, but you just kill it because it'll drain the battery faster.
Oh,
if you're out of the truck for a long period of time.
Right.
Ours turned off automatically after like 32 hours or some shit.
What?
Our inverter, like my truck do, it turned off after like 32 hours. If it sit for a long period of time, it's turned off.
Yeah,
What?
it does. The Kenworth does the same thing.
Yeah.
But you can manually shut it off to where your batteries will last a lot longer. But they recommend you to turn off the truck when you're going to be gone anyway.
Right. Yeah. So and honestly, I haven't even I haven't had a break where I'm sitting for that long anyway.
Right.
So.
But yeah, I'd pop your side box open, look for your inverter, or just hit it. Just kind of stick your head in the bunk and kind of look up to your left a little bit and see if there's any reset buttons over there too.
Okay. That's what I do.
Sounds to me like something's tripped. It could be a fuse that's blown out anyway.
Yeah, that's probably what
But
it
you
is.
got, and the Kenworth fuse box is on the driver's side underneath your key, next to your brake pedal, close to the door. And then once when you pop the hood, it's on the right-hand side of the driver's side, facing on the firewall.
Okay, that's on Kenworth's.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had an International. We had a couple of fuse boxes inside there.
And then the Freightliner is on the passenger side. You just pull that brown cover off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't know.
Okay.
But I got a whole new parent ever.
Man, it's a lot of things that's going on in that truck, but I'm like I said, I didn't want to sit.
Right.
I didn't want to sit any longer, and plus they already assigned me a load, so I was just like, man, let me just get out
Whenever you
here.
schedule your home time, just make a list of what's wrong with your truck.
Mm-hmm.
Take your truck to Lancaster, put it in the shop, make sure you take everything out of your truck because it'll all disappear.
Yeah. So have you ever took a break longer than 5 days?
No.
You haven't taken a break. Okay. You taking a break longer than 5 days?
When I take my vacation, yeah.
They told me that any time longer than 5 days, like it's a possibility that they'll assign your truck to someone else.
I can't speak on that. I take my truck home. Anybody come, I'm gonna have to take my shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a thing last year or year and a half ago because we had more drivers than we did trucks. But if you tell them that it's like, hey, I'm going to be gone for 7 days or whatever, do I need to clean out my truck and so on and so forth, and they say yeah, then just clean out your truck.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
At the house?
Oh yeah, I mean when I do my home time, that's what I was planning on doing because my car isn't in Lancaster. My car is still like in Houston.
Yeah,
So
Oh, you're out of Houston?
yeah,
Yeah.
you take your truck. You take the truck with you, Bob. Sell to the. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But they were like, yeah, and then they had the nerve. They were like, come to Lancaster, go to Houston, drop off your stuff, come back to Lancaster, drop off the truck, and then we'll find you a way to get back to Houston.
no, don't do that. Just take
I'm-
the truck with you.
I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't know about doing all. That's just too much.
I mean, I've taken 7 days off, and my truck still sits in my driveway when I get ready to do it.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
But it also has to do with the terminal manager and so on and so forth.
Yeah. And then when I take it back, I can get it like detailed inside and stuff too from somebody out there. Yeah, when I get to the house, cause yeah, it's real like my seats are real dirty and stuff, so I can get somebody to kind of clean it up, whatnot. So yeah, that's the goal. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but then you can leave the car at the house and then worry about it.
Yeah, bro, cause I'm not about to leave my car out there in Lancaster.
Hell no.
Fuck no. No way. Nah, not my car. Shoot.
There's been so many trucks and cars broken into there.
Nah, I didn't even think about leaving it out there. Like when I first started, I rented a car. I'm like, man, it's no way I'm about to drive my personal car out there, and then they're gonna assign me a truck, and then I'm just gonna leave my car out there. It's not happening. So yeah, no, I just rented a car. And they want me to leave the truck out there. That's what I'll do. But yeah, they'll have to pay me for that truck. Yeah, they have to pay. I mean, they have to pay me for the rental.
Well, what you ought to try to do is whenever you go, if you get a load to Houston.
I asked them about that.
Load to Houston or whatever, then you do your home time.
Yeah, I asked them about that. I asked them if I can do that.
They
If I
just
can
tell them
just-
whenever you come off of home time, have me a load out of Houston into Lancaster.
Yeah. We'll see.
They'll do it. Talk to Dante. At
Dante.
Line Haul.
Oh yeah. I just talked to him earlier today too. Told him about this scheduling, and I was like, man, y'all got me on home time? He was like, yeah. I'm like, bro, why? You want it? I'm like, nah, I don't want I don't want home time just for a few days. He was like, okay. Well, we'll have you something once you get out here. I'm like, cool, man. I appreciate it.
Bullshit. They try to get you.
Yeah, they tried to pull a fast one on
You
me.
know it's supposed to go Monday. Would nobody come Monday or something?
I mean, she was like, man, do you want she was like, do you still want your hometown? And I'm like, I do, but from the looks of it, I probably won't be home till Wednesday.
Yeah, I seen you Wednesday. You hooked up with trailer. I thought you was going home. I'm like,
No,
damn, you
it
got
wasn't
somewhere.
no point of me going home on Wednesday because my dentist appointment was Monday. So
Okay.
yeah, it was no point in me going. And then if I would have went Wednesday, I probably wouldn't have been back to Houston until Thursday, maybe Friday, and then I had to come back Monday. But I'm
You
if
said
I'm
you
getting
out soon.
if I'm getting teeth extraction, there's no way I'm gonna come back, get it done Thursday, and then be able to drive Friday.
This is just an idea. Why don't you hook up with the Daniel and see about having him hire you here?
No, he don't come here.
Oh
He
heck
don't
no,
pay
That's
fuck no.
hourly work.
Yeah, man, hell, heavens no. I lived in Missouri because I went to
No, not live here, just work here.
just work here.
Yeah.
No, he don't want to come here. He
Nah,
don't want to do what you do.
What?
Yeah, he don't want to do what you do.
nah. Only reason why is because I have to spend a lot of time out here, and I just don't want to. Like, don't get me wrong, I would do hourly work, but I would do it. I would do it in a city where I could at least enjoy myself. You know what I mean? On days where I'm not working.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be the only thing. I do it in Denver. I do it in Denver if the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, when I hired in, I was supposed to be a line haul driver.
Hmm.
Right. And then my trainer worked out of this terminal when they moved from Gardner to here.
Right.
And he basically talked me out of it.
Out of line haul?
Because back then, all the drivers were sitting around for 3 or 4 days
It was.
because there weren't enough loads going out.
That's why you was sleeping at the was it the pilot down there on
32.
Yeah, 32.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I've been doing it for 3 years ever since.
You know, honestly, I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna give it
And
more.
the reason why I'm saying that is that find a city that you like
Uh huh.
and hook into it.
Uh huh.
Like you said, you like Denver.
Right.
Go work out of the Denver terminal by hour. Work as long as you want to around there.
Uh
And
huh.
say, hey, I want to go home. They'll send you a load from Denver to Texas, and then off you go. And then you work at the Denver terminal, so they can't tell you can't take your truck home because you're X miles away from where your home terminal is.
That's what we do.
That's what I do.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind working at Utah either. You know, Utah's cool.
It ain't getting in Utah. Everybody
Because-
wants to go to Utah.
Everybody want to go to Utah, right?
Utah.
There was a lady down
Utah
there
is
named
wild.
Delphina
Uh huh.
in line haul. And one day I walked in and it's like, hey, I need my gate pass to go home. She pulled it up and she goes, you don't live outside the perimeter? I said, my home terminal's in Butler, Missouri. That's 467 miles from here. I said, I don't work out of this terminal. I
Right.
work out of that. She goes, here you go.
Got you up out of there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going to
And
to
the
the
thing about it
Utahs.
is that you can also run, if there's like line haul work too, you can do that out of Denver too. There's guys out of here that'll do their running around, and then they'll run a relay from here to Denver, stop over there at the Kansas border and Colorado border right there,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll swap trailers, and then that driver will go back, and this driver will come back this way.
Hmm. That's not bad. I have to deal with that snow during the winter.
Yeah.
Sure, it's basically like everywhere that I've been since I've been doing line haul, a lot of snow anyway.
But it is, even when it snows here or Denver or wherever, it's only on the ground for 3 or 4 hours and it's gone because of snowplows.
That's true too. Yeah.
So it's not like it's 24 to 48 hours like it would be down in Texas.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they'd sit there and just let the shit melt.
Just be looking at it. They don't have, right. They don't have the equipment for it. You're
Well,
right.
I mean, they don't. It only happens once in a blue moon.
Right, so they don't have a lot of equipment for
Right.
it. Yeah.
Because there's back in 2011 or 2012, something like that. I live out in East Texas, but I worked in Dallas-Fort Worth area,
Ooh.
right?
East
I
Texas.
I did that route every day.
Oh Lord, I can't imagine.
So,
East Texas, like Tyler, Kilgore, and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I live 20 miles west of Tyler,
Oof.
outside of Canton.
Oof.
But anyway, I came home, walked inside,
Mm-hmm.
packed a bag, gave the wife a kiss. She goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going back up to the Metroplex." She goes, "Why?" I said, "The snowstorm is headed this way." Well, they only said 1 to blah, 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 however many inches of snow. I said, "Okay." By the time I left, there's an old truck stop or rest area about the 514 mile marker on 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically just a little bitty upgrade like this. Trucks at that point in the right-hand lane were already starting to spin their tires. And all I did is moved over to have passenger wheels on the road, driver's side wheels in the grass, and I just went right around them. The closer I got to Terrell, it got thicker. The
Right.
ice did. And it was basically cobblestone ice by then, all the potholes and stuff.
Right.
And then once when I got past Terrell, it cleared up. To make a long story short, I woke up the next morning, there's 2.5, 3 inches of snow in the Metroplex area, Arlington, Grand Prairie area. I made it to work, called my wife, it's like, how many inches of snow? We got 12 inches of snow.
Yep.
I said, that's why I left.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Needless to say, I stayed in a hotel for a whole entire week. They had to get road graders out and grade I-20 from Louisiana to Dallas-Fort Worth.
That's wild.
Because they didn't have snow plows or anything else.
That's true. Man, you know what? You definitely convincing me to go local somewhere for sure. I'm
mean,
thinking I'm gonna consider it for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I mean, if you like what you do, great. But there's always that opportunity to be attached to a terminal doing hourly work. You get paid sitting in a dock door versus not.
True.
I know you're an hourly employee because you're up here helping us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever you have to make a delivery for line haul, which happens, periodically,
Yeah.
you don't get paid sitting there.
Yeah, but a lot of times, I'm just going terminal to terminal.
I understand, but there's times I've talked to line haul drivers that will have to make a delivery before they get to the terminal.
Oh, wow. I've never had that.
You ain't had that yet?
No, I haven't had that yet. I've always just been, let's just say I'm going to Florida, like,
Right. Yeah.
just going to Florida, dropping off the trailer,
picking
then
up and
picking up, yeah.
and then hauling out.
Right, yeah, I'm going after that.
But see,
Dang, but I didn't know that they even did that. Yeah, that's when things change. That's when it's a different ball game.
because when I first hired in
Mm-hmm.
and I was at home time, back then it was 4 or 5 weeks I'd stay up here, then I'd go home for a couple of days, and then I'd come right back up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to make a delivery I was supposed to go from Lancaster to here. I had to make a stop first to make a delivery.
Fuck that.
Where did you start in Oklahoma, right?
I had to go to Sigma in Oklahoma
Yeah.
to make a delivery.
I'm gonna give it a few more weeks and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because
Whenever you go back to whatever terminal you like, Denver, Utah, Seattle, yeah, well, keep me in mind, buddy.
Right.
And every time you go back to that terminal, ask that same person.
Right.
Just keep, pestering them.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
if
mind.
you've got good work ethic, you're on time, you don't create problems,
Yeah, if you're not me.
then,
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I don't have to. There's no. I work. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work. So yeah, I'll definitely talk to a few terminals and see what they say, and kind of go from there.
Yeah, but I'm going up here though.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it.
It's going up here.
I wasn't planning on it for sure. Don't get me wrong.
Driving that 45-hour to the city.
Oh no.
I should have called off tonight.
What?
I should have called off tonight.
Call them off.
Yeah, with Khalifa at the time. I want to go with Khalifa.
Oh man, you don't want to go see Wiz Khalifa, man.
Bro, I seen him when he was with Currency like a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I've been to a Wiz and a Currency concert,
Yeah,
but
that shit was lit.
man, you don't want to go there, man. You be tempted, and you don't want those temptations, man.
It's alright.
Nah, man. You did the right thing. Make your money. Make your money, man. That's about it.
Man, won't take me some time off.
You got plenty of time off by sitting at the doctor.
Right. Man, when I went to where was that? Springfield. Man, I was there.
Where
in Springfield?
Oh, fuck. I can't even remember. I did that a few days ago up here.
The groceries place, or was it like somewhere else?
Yeah. That might have been it. But you know what's crazy is what's her name? Kara.
Yeah.
Kara, she told me, she was like, before I even went up there, and so when she gave me the load, she was like, I've heard that the drivers have to sit there a little while, and just want to give you a heads up. And I was like, cool, you know, a little while isn't bad. And I sat there for 5-6 hours.
Yeah, they had to be AWG or something.
I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on up here?
I don't like going to Springfield at all, because it's like, god damn,
Bro, I fell asleep.
my liking.
I fell asleep, and I felt like I slept so long. When I woke up, I was startled because I'm looking around, I'm like, oh shit, where the fuck am I at? Like, I thought I was at the terminal.
No. That's
Bro, I'm still there. I'm like, oh no.
That's most of the local work. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah, this ain't it right here. This ain't it. I sat there for like 6 hours. And then whenever I got done, it took them a while to send me that text message for the lumber.
Yeah.
And then whenever I got the lumber, that process was fast, but it took them another like 30, 45 minutes for them to come out with my paperwork.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. That's normal.
Oh, y'all not even shocked. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all ain't changed y'all facial expression or nothing.
That's what I'm finna go do now. I'm finna go to Aldi's. I'm gonna be there at 11.
Bro,
I'll be there an hour early. I probably won't leave there till about 6 in the morning.
I'll tell you what I just got done doing.
that's crazy.
Traveling 4 hours and 20 minutes to Salem, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Sit in the dock door for 3 hours. Travel back another 2.5 hours to go make a pickup. Travel another hour and a half before I had to go get fuel. And then pick up 45 minutes to get here, and I had 10 minutes left on my 14-hour clock.
Oh, no. I'm cool on that, man. If that's how local it is, and I don't know.
That's how it is here.
yeah, that's how it is. Okay.
Yeah. You talk better. Everything's sweet. It's 15 minutes in and out.
What? Man, I went to I did a local out there. I went from Salt Lake to Ogden. That was it. Came back.
I think it's that Miracle.
And he was like, man, I got another one. He was like, man, basically it was just the same thing. Salt Lake to Ogden, Salt Lake to Ogden. I'm like, oh, this is sweet.
Now there's a lot of drivers out here that'll pick up loads from here and run them out there to St. Louis,
Mm-hmm.
drop them in our drop yard, pick up another trailer and drag it back. That's all they do.
Don't you go to Texas and do that?
Huh?
Didn't you do that in Texas to do that shuttle? Or they got rid of it when you wanted to do it?
You got rid of it.
When I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was smooth. And it's just beautiful out there too. So I was like, man, it's beautiful in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Around this time, the weather is good.
Nebraska?
We got terminal in Nebraska?
No.
No.
We covered Nebraska from here.
Oh, okay.
We cover Nebraska and Iowa. Sometimes we'll go to Chicago.
Arkansas for sure.
We do the northern part of Arkansas.
Yeah, because I went to.
Lancaster does the southern part of Arkansas.
Okay, yeah, I did.
But
I went
gave
to.
it to us.
Okay, I went to Fayetteville yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I dropped off a load and then picked up a couple of loads out there, and then came back. But yeah, I went to Fayetteville. That was my first time going out there, and I've never been to Fayetteville. You know, it's a college town, but it was cool.
That's where
Cool.
the University of Arkansas is.
Yep.
There's a lot of times you can sit there and it's like you're stopping at one of the stoplights there, around the school campus and
Yep.
stuff, and all of a sudden you see this
Yep.
little 22-year-old.
Yep.
And it's like,
Ooh, yep. You absolutely right about
40 years
that.
younger.
Yep. Nah, that was happening out there yesterday when I was
Oh.
driving. Cause I picked up right around the corner from the, I dropped off right around the corner from the
Yeah.
campus.
Yeah.
What was that? What's the name of that place?
Shit.
I can't think of
I
what
know
it
where, I know where
You know,
you're
it's,
talking about.
yeah, it's literally right around the corner from
Yeah.
the campus. But yeah, that's where I picked up at.
Matter of
Stuff.
fact, I had to pick up there at
I
that
dropped
same
off.
location when they were having Texas, Arkansas.
Whew, and we
When-
whooped their ass.
When Texas went into the SEC,
Yep.
that place was packed.
Oh yeah.
And then Texas hasn't played Arkansas since Arkansas left the Big 12
Mhm.
back in the day.
Yeah, we put belt to ass on them that day.
Yep.
Definitely did.
But yeah, as soon as you round the corner, you make that right-hand turn right there at the stoplight, and you go up the hill a little ways off to the right-hand side right there before you get to the place that we can't think of.
Mhm.
It's an RV park.
Sure is. Yep. It sure
That
is.
whole-
Right there.
That whole place
Yep.
is packed
Yep.
full of RVs. And I'm not talking about little $30,000 RVs.
Yeah. No. You absolutely right. There is an RV park right there. Yeah. Yep. It sure is.
But yeah.
Nah, that was pretty cool. My first time being going there, cause back in the day, that's where I really wanted to go. When I had my hoop dreams, yeah, I wanted to go to Arkansas. Yeah, that was my dream school to go to play basketball. But yeah, that's how that went.
Yeah, Arkansas is real nice.
Yeah.
There's one place in Arkansas you have to pick up. It's I forget the name of the place, but all they do is rabbit.
Right.
Yeah. And the dock is screwed up because it's an outside dock,
Mhm.
but it's not really a dock. So you got to go down a street, and then the building would be on the right-hand side. And as soon as you see the corner of the building, you better start moving over, and then you got to split the parking lot back straight up to an outside, basically just two pillars.
Mhm.
And then they've got a man lift that'll lift up out of the ground to load your truck. And
Mm.
then, once when you leave, you can't go back the opposite direction. You have to go through frickin' town. It's basically in Rogers is where it's at. And then snake your way back through to where you need to go.
Okay. Yeah, I went and picked up at a place. It was like a cave. Have you been there? It's like it's in Fayetteville. It's like a cave. It has like a cave area. Yeah, and then a dock where you backed up in, it was like tight space, but it was like I don't know, it was kind of weird. You had to go through like this forest area and go around a corner, a small like skinny lanes, two-way lane street, and then you come up. I had to go there yesterday. If I had my tablet, I'll tell you what it is. I had to go get my tablet and tell you, but
Yeah, I don't know Arkansas.
you don't want to.
No, I'm too good for that.
I feel you, man.
I ain't gonna lie. They keep me in the city with all the Negroes.
This guy here, bro. So you just go to Kansas City, or you just go where you go to Como?
Like, come on.
No, Columbia. You go to Columbia.
Look, I don't want any.
You don't go to
I did it when I
Columbia.
first started. I used to go up there. I used to go that way. I don't go there anymore.
Okay.
I think the first, like, if he call off or something, I might do a couple of stuff.
Mhm.
Or Spam, I might go with the what's the trail mix place? Manhattan, Kansas.
Yeah, Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan, Kansas, St.
Mhm.
Joseph, Pikes Park, I go St. Joseph.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I go
Okay.
out stuff that nobody want to do. Like 6 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Off my city.
Mhm.
I'm lazy.
Yeah. True. So
I
you
don't go
getting
to
paid,
Springfield.
so it don't really.
I don't go to Springfield neither. I hate Springfield.
Yeah,
I don't
Springfield.
like Springfield when I go to Springfield.
Oh, there ain't nothing to Springfield.
I don't like, no, because Daniel traumatized me when I first started. And when I used to go, he'd be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you here and do this. And then next thing you know, he's sending you ass 5 other stuff. Next thing you know, you left me in Springfield for 2 days. Definitely was in their other terminal.
No.
So then I was like, I don't want to do the shit. Because that, when you were in, I sat there for like 8 hours, 9 hours one time.
I can
You
imagine.
pick up a trailer out of Carthage after I left. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And I came home prepared. I had no change of clothes or nothing. Mine sweating as hell. I think I drove all the way back to, I drove over to Joplin and shut down the drop.
Oof.
I was mad as fuck. I just bought some clothes from the truck take a shower. I was mad as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, man. You gotta just
Yeah, I didn't do that shit.
gotta
So
do
I
what you
don't
gotta do.
And then I don't like going to craft.
Oh, I love going to crap.
Me and the security guard always get into it. Because we got into it because I always change the temperature on the trailer.
Right?
Because they want to trailer 28 or whatever it was. I was bump it up to 32. They got a pickup around there and they don't like when I touch shit. So we always get into it. So they don't know when we leave.
Yeah, a lot of times we just do freaking free loads anyway.
So,
We don't ever do live loads there unless it's the butter place.
Hmm.
You been to French's out there? The mustard?
French,
Whatever
oh,
it is, the
fuck, I
mustard?
hate French's mustard.
Yeah, you been in that? Yeah.
Yeah.
The apple cider?
Yeah, it's like, she sent me to French's one time, it's like, what? Where? Oh, you'll do fine, you'll find it. So I found it, I actually passed the freaking building, went all the way down,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, I pulled in, it's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be in here. Oh, no, dude, it's the other one. I said, okay, I gotta go in and turn around and go back out. Once when I got to the gate, like, oh, what the fuck? You gotta hit the fucking button and, oh, yeah, come on in. It's like, pull in next to the guard shack, you walk inside. Oh, yeah, it's Doc whatever down there, and it's all blindside.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
You can't frickin' turn around. I mean, dude, so at the dock door's the wall. And then the other wall is where they got all the frickin' trailers parked, and they got trailers parked that way, parked in the doors, and there's really no way to turn around. So you're sitting there trying to find it blindside. We don't go to French's very often. I've only been once.
Yeah, I went, it was like 10, like an appointment like 10 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll avoid blindside at all costs. I'm busting that U-turn every time.
But the thing about it is though, if you pull your shade cover off,
Uh huh.
and you're doing a blindside, you can look out that fucking back window when you're doing that blindside.
Mmm.
I stand up. I literally
Yeah.
out the seat, I walk over, while the truck rolling.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn it.
I used to just whenever I do blindside, I'll start, I'll park, I'll do like you say, I'll stand up, I'll look, and I get back and I just continue just doing that the entire time.
Yeah.
Park.
I don't even park out of that shit. Bro.
See, you dangerous.
I learned that from that guy, you know. That's why I like my Freightliner.
Thing about a Freightliner, everything's got tight steering wheel.
That's why I don't like looking
That freaking Kenworth and Peterbilt, that motherfucker's like turning an aircraft carrier in the wind.
I think I busted an my airline hose on Kenworth in the smart warehouse.
What, busting a U-turn or what?
No, trying to jackknife. Jackknife into a spot.
Yeah.
Because the turn radius is so fucking stupid.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
like that shit.
Yeah, you definitely can bust an And one of those Kenworth for sure.
I put some
Luckily, I haven't done it yet, but yeah, it's not my thing.
Not that bad. What time is it?
It is 9:15.
9:15?
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. I'm gonna get out of here and just roll.
All right, man. Stay safe on that road, man.
Are you going home tomorrow?
I'm waiting on them to finish the trailer. That's it.
It'll probably be tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow.
Which way?
Nobody's even in there, right? Nobody's here.
Everybody's gone.
Everybody's going.
So usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we start doing all pickups and stuff, and then everything gets here by Friday, and all the line haul loads go out Friday. Everything gets loaded between Friday morning and Friday afternoon.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, on my on my preload, they said that I'll be leaving out at 6, and then getting there at 6. But I don't know if
6 in the morning?
no 6 in the afternoon.
No,
It'd be done.
Leaving here at 6 in the morning?
Oh, I know I'm not going. I know
No,
my
you're
trailer
lucky
won't.
to leave out of here at 6 tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, as far as with my trailer being done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've already known that.
Yeah.
Already known that.
You might as well run around the block a few more times up here before you go home. If you got enough time.
Right.
Yeah, because we got some no, I still not a damn rail.
Sure.
That's cool. I got do my 34-hour reset. I'll have a full clock tomorrow morning. I ain't tripping.
He can get to no, because I don't got rail pass, so I don't know.
What?
I was like, you could pick up some rails. Trails from the rail.
Yeah, all Daniel has to do is put them in the system.
Then pick up trails from the rails and bring them back.
I wouldn't mind. I do some extra work, man. I've been doing it since I've been out here, so I'll do some extra work.
With it being Friday, all we do really Friday is make deliveries and then pick up stragglers.
Yeah.
So whatever didn't get picked up or whatever wasn't ready, just that.
I wonder if they want me to bobtail there. But they wouldn't send me a preload if they wanted me to bobtail, right?
They send you empty manifest.
Yeah.
They send
Empty
me.
manifest. It would just say empty whatever amounts.
Okay, no, they send me a preload.
Yeah. Who worked tonight? Brian? Will? I don't know.
What?
Who worked tonight?
Brian.
Brian.
I had to call.
You know, if depending on if they've got all your freight, which I'm sure they do,
Mm-hmm.
they'll probably kick it out as fast as they can in the morning. You'll probably be gone. Be back. I mean, leave here at 6. You'll be there about 4:30.
6 you talking about 6 at night?
No, 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully that's how it goes because I'm really trying to leave early so I can get out
Well, I
there.
mean, it only, dude, I do it every fucking Saturday. So.
Right. They were talking like they already got me a load
8 hours
somewhere.
and 30 minutes with light traffic. 9 hours and 15 minutes with heavy traffic.
Or heading to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
That Dallas
Yeah, it's,
traffic
like,
is ruthless.
it's nothing from here to McKinney.
To McKinney, right?
From McKinney to Dallas.
You outta
takes
there.
Forever.
You out of there, bruh.
I burn more fuel from McKinney to Dallas than I do from McKinney to Butler.
That's a fact.
I only did it once. No, twice.
Well, went to Lancaster.
When I picked up my truck and actually I picked up a truck. I did it twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that traffic.
And 45 is no different.
45 is. Man, 45.
I guess if you wanted to for kicks and giggles, you can always take 35 through Oklahoma City and then come in that way, but it's still.
I did that way out. I did some stupid shit. I ran into a construction zone and turned the whole damn truck.
What?
My first load coming in 35 because we was in Edgerton or whatever it is, so I had to go that way anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I missed the exit and I fucking ran off the road. Played that shit smooth off. I had a fire hydrant too.
Lord, man. When you first started working?
Yeah. I tore a trailer up.
Man, but you started during the pandemic, right? Oh no, you talking about started working here? No,
I worked here.
yeah, when you started working here, no, that was.
So here.
Woo.
They still was that like a little bit after. They're 2021.
Oh, okay.
So still tearing shit up.
Still was tearing shit up in 2020.
You wrecked the trailer in the cage yet?
Me?
Yeah.
In the cave, you talk about I've been to the cave. It's in Missouri, right? You talk about
It's one of Independence, Smart Warehouse one. That's
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
on 291.
Yeah, I've been there.
That one a bitch. I don't like that.
That motherfucker.
That was like one of my first loads when I first started.
I don't like
I had to pick up a trailer over there,
No,
and then like it's like
no,
a.
that's all law. It's all law.
Okay, well no, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like a cave, and then you have to like drive up like the street, but I want to say it's in Missouri.
That's Springfield.
That's Springfield. You know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cave.
Where you go down the hill, go
Yep.
around the corner, and back up the hill again.
Yeah.
To the guard shack at the top,
Yep.
and then when the guard tells you to go back down, you go back down through,
Yep.
go through the little lift gate, and then you go into the tunnel.
Yeah, go into the cave and stuff. Yeah.
That's Springfield.
That's
Craft.
Springfield? Okay.
That's Craft.
Oh, that's Craft?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I've been. That was my. Huh?
It's the one in Carthage.
Matter of fact, it was Carthage.
Carthage one.
Yeah, you got there. Yeah, Carthage too.
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, that's where I went to. I went to the one in Carthage.
I go there if it's a preload. I don't like one if it's a lot.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I picked up a preload. I bobtailed there and then picked up a trailer and took it.
Reload and brought it back up here.
Brought it to. Yeah, brought it up here. Yep.
No, the one he's talking about in
Craft.
no Independence.
Independent.
That thing was constructed back in the 30s, and the columns are closer together, tighter together. So, with the 53-foot trailer, you and I can't go in with a Kenworth. We can, but we'll be fighting it all day long. A Freightliner is better going into that cave because it's got a sharper turning radius.
Mm-hmm.
Our turning radius will kill us.
Right.
Because it doesn't turn very fast.
Right.
That's how I busted your mom.
Mm.
But I did that shit on Thursdays for 2.5 years.
I don't like the.
Every Thursday I'd go down there. Every Thursday.
Sit there for 6 hours.
Yep.
You don't even have the shit ready.
You go down there, you dock, you unhook.
You been
Hey man, you got my shit ready? Oh, we're working on it. Alright, knock on the door when you're done.
Right.
Back inside the truck, fucking cover her up, take a nap.
Take a nap. Yeah.
You been down there recently?
No.
They you know when you first go in,
Right?
you make that left, the cage, the one over there, the box looks like popcorn. They make it go over there. That one, it's a little bit better, but it's and normally, cause you know when we go like Dr. 5 or 6. Normally when I've been going, I've been going all the way down, go through, over there to the little purple part, where you can get back in.
Oh, okay.
Man, my shoes still smell like diesel, bro. I spilled diesel on these bad boys. And I just washed them again. It's my second time washing them, but they still smell like diesel. Fuck. I have to just wash them again.
See that they're bitching about careful I don't get no hours, no nothing, sitting there read a book. Instead of leaving out the fucking door.
Right.
Like moving outside and get fucking good. Fucking back up. It's like me and another truck behind us. Get in the door. What I've been in school faster. Fucking nice.
Oh yeah, that would be easy if we all had fucking fun.
Like really box.
But yeah, I mean, day cab is really the best option to go into independent.
Box truck.
Shit. Fuck that box.
You drove it?
Huh?
You drove it?
Yeah.
I love that damn box truck.
I drove it, got accused of running into something with it.
When?
Year and a half ago.
I used to have a
I
hard.
went out to Lebanon to make a delivery.
You run out of fuel?
No. Went to a little place called Poco Loco.
We get some fuel.
Residence. No.
El Polo Loco?
Poco El Loco. Anyway, I went in, made sure I was in the right place, and made, yep. Man turned, backed up, came back out this way, and backed in. They said I ran into their tree. And then later on, I knocked the house off the foundation and took out their gutters and.
Was it that and that Kansas, right?
No, Missouri.
I ain't been there. I remember
We're never going there.
You know the deal with the birds?
Yeah, Spam does that.
Who?
Spam.
Yeah, they don't want to go back no more. I went to Stillwell, the main house in Stillwell. I went there, I tried to unload the pallet, like trying to get by his thing. Spilled all the dead bird shit all over. We sitting there picking up cases of fucking dead chicken and stuff.
Right.
That's fucking. He's ready for me to go get off his shit.
He trains
Falcons.
eagles, falcons or something like that.
The other dude, his helper, I've been to his house out there in the middle of Buffalo, Kansas, in this blizzard. He got 2 eagles.
Yeah.
He got 2 big ass eagles. And I busted the damn pump trailer tire up there. I said, fuck, I go all the way back. Put that shit on fire. But they want to be stuck out there. Where is
I remember one time we went to the federal penitentiary in
Leavenworth?
Missouri. Huh?
that? Leavenworth?
In Missouri. I don't think it was Leavenworth.
I used to go to Leavenworth on Fridays. You used to sit there and talk with the inmates and stuff.
Bro, I can't.
I'm so fucking
Is that the
retarded.
one that you had to go through duffel gates?
I can't stand doing the prisons, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Leavenworth prison so stupid. It's so close to the entry, and then they got the inmates working in the warehouse. To when you like, they just look out and they really want to speak to that. Just one from across the street.
They ain't doing it. If they're workers, that must mean they got a date. So they ain't running out.
But also good behavior and all kinds of.
Yeah, they like
But
shoot.
anyway, we pulled up to this place, and I'll have to try and find it. We pulled up, and my trainer got out, went to the guard shack, said, yeah, we're supposed to make delivery, blah, 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 blah. The guard looked at the fucking paperwork and goes, well, we got you on the list, but it doesn't see that anybody's been approved.
I ain't been in that one.
To where you're able to come on property. So you guys need to, he said, pull over to the right. There's a road right there, just park on that road. Well, I'm driving, and then I just keep driving. So I'm driving the whole skirt of the fucking prison all the way around. Next thing I know, I've got 3 golf carts behind me. Right? And then one pops out in the middle, and he's in front of me, and he's like making sure, anyway, they bring us back to the right spot. It's like, hey dude, we went up too far, we're looking for a place to turn around. There ain't one, but there's a road, and it's just like that wide. So we make the circle all the way around, we come back to where we started from, so we just kind of parked off the way, you know. Anyway, they called the warden. Oh wait, take that lie back. The trainer called down here. Said, hey, we're here for the delivery, but we're not on the list. We need to be put on the list.
Right.
So then Daniel had to call the penitentiary to get in touch with the warden. And then the warden got in touch with the trainer, and he was asking all kinds of questions over the phone. Do you have any relatives that work in this prison? Do you have any relatives that are inside the prison? Blah, 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 blah.
Fuck.
So the answers were no. So he basically put a rush through everything to where we can make the delivery. So the whole entire time we're sitting there, it's like I'm scoping everything out. So the front gate opens up, so we go in. And then they had to open up the back gate, but before they opened up the back gate, 2 guards came out with M16s. Stood next to the truck as we're pulling forward because the truck's too long for the gate. So we pull forward and they shut the back gate. And then the guard comes out with a dog. And the guard's got this big old 8-inch freaking mirror underneath, on a pole. And he adjusts it and he starts looking underneath the truck, trailer, and all that other shit. And we had to open up the back to make sure that close it. That everything, anything electronic, any nicotine, anything that will actually give the prisoners enjoyment had to be removed out of the truck.
Oh,
That's
fuck
why
that.
Huh?
I ain't never.
Because I carry.
Uh,
I carry sometimes. And I ain't thought they was going to search my truck. So I ain't want to go.
yeah, no, I'm
he
never
did-
doing
He
that.
did search the truck.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go there.
So when we cleared that, they were able to go inside and make the delivery.
Fuck.
So it's like, hey man, can we go up there and make a U-turn, come back to where it's sight side versus blind side?
Right.
He goes, no, you're gonna do it just like this. Well, I'm looking at the dock, thinking the dock's square like this, but the dock actually angles like this. But as you're backing in, you can't tell because there's no line.
Right.
It took me about 15, 20 minutes to get the damn thing in there.
Nice, yeah.
The guards, the guards and the cellmates were all sitting here with their hands crossed.
Not even thinking about helping.
No.
Fuck
And
no.
then the prisoners were tapping each other on their shoulders and kind of like pointing and this, that, and the other.
Right.
Anyway,
I've been like, at least I'm free. Over the night.
I didn't want to go there. I'm scared.
Yeah, I went to the one in Georgia and that was bad too. I didn't like it at all.
Which one?
I don't know what prison. Yeah, I've been to one out there and I didn't like it at all, bro. I was like, man, whenever I got on the phone with what's his name, I was like, bro, if I'm ever out here, don't send me back to that prison, bro. Don't send me back. I don't never want to go to a prison ever.
Leavenworth wasn't that bad. They don't even search. I had to pull in and.
Yeah, they didn't search me or nothing either, but it's just I didn't like it,
But
They've got one in Hutchinson that I've done.
Oh,
Which-
good.
The dock's outside away from the prison.
yeah, that's how it is at Leavenworth. But on my dumb ass so retarded, I thought the inmates was actually like people like this work there, like no more work.
Oh
So I'm sitting
no.
there talking to them and stuff. My dumb ass ain't even realize that they actually inmates.
Yeah.
I thought they just had a working uniform.
Nah. Yeah. A lot of them like they were driving forklifts and
Yeah.
It wasn't like
everything.
It was no guards around.
Getting paid like $1 a day and shit.
And
That's
that's
wicked.
basically just for a commissary.
Right. That's wicked, bro. That's wicked,
I wonder if
man.
it doesn't work now. We're trying to go ice facility now.
I have no idea.
But they building a new prison behind. Yeah.
Well, the historical part of Leavenworth will stay.
It's right next to the military base, army base.
Yeah. And I can just imagine what some of those army prisoners went through back in the day.
Yeah.
'Cause they damn near built Leavenworth by hand. Cracking rock.
My friend worked there and she did corrections there for a couple years. She hated it.
Well, I mean, dude, it's like any other job. I mean, it starts off fun and then it just becomes a fucking hassle.
Cause you know, some of these, like I know, like Leavenworth, it's not like state, it's like a third party, and they hire everybody.
Contract employees.
Yeah.
I heard that, man. Man, I spilled diesel on my shoes, and I just washed them. They kind of still smell like diesel. I don't know what I should do about it. It's over with.
Let them air out.
Let them air out?
Cloth or something?
Huh?
Cloth or something?
Yeah.
All leather shoes.
Huh?
They cloth or leather, all leather.
It's like both. I just watched them. I'm a let them air out. Just put them outside, and hopefully that'll work.
The smell will dissipate.
Uh huh.
You'll still smell it, but it won't be as strong.
Right.
And
right.
over a period of time, it'll just go away.
It just go away. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. I just watched them, so I'm gonna see, cause I can still smell it. Lord. Oh. I'll have this over there. What you doing this weekend? I ain't doing nothing. Working, getting to this bread. That's it. Oh.
Yeah, get you some cheap work boots.
Mm-hmm.
Find you some that you like and wear those versus your nice tennis shoes.
Yeah.
That way you don't care about them, and whenever they get just so jacked up, you just throw them in the trash.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily care about these, but it's just, man, that diesel. I put it inside the tank, and I clipped it on, and so it can automatically go in there. And I was trying to go to the side, but as I turned around, it popped out, and it just got all over me. So, man, my shorts,
Yeah.
everything just smelled like diesel. I had to like take a shower. I had
That's
to
one
just
thing I don't
go
like
and
about
take
the
a shower.
Kenworth is where the tanks are.
Yeah, I don't like that either, especially like the reefer tank. How like you gotta fill up your def, then jump in the truck, pull up, and then fill up
Right.
fill up the reefer. Where I see other trucks where, it's right there on the catwalk, or right in front of the catwalk.
The reefer?
Yeah, the reefer. I've seen people that didn't have to move up or anything. Like they filled up their two tanks, and then they did their def, and then they had like their tank like right there. Well, not on the catwalk, like the trailer, like in front of the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Not the catwalk. I apologize, but yeah, in front of the trailer
Oh.
where they just filled it up. That happened. Who's still in it? Okay. When I lived in Colorado, I went to Avalanche game, and it was the year that they won.
Right.
Yep. And I had a good time. That was my first time going to a hockey game. I didn't know it was that intense. And then when I was out there, University of Denver, they're always good. And I think one of the years when I was out there, they made it far in like the college thing and stuff.
Yeah, they started at one of the Stanley Cups was '99.
Damn. That's not that bad though.
The season was over with in the first period.
Yeah, I seen that when I was eating, man. It was like 2 scores that was quick.
Yeah.
They starting to leave out.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh. That's all she wrote.
Cool. Yeah, I probably. You about to head out? You about to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just check the score real quick.
Oh, basketball?
Yeah, see what the Knicks doing before I go back in the truck.
No. Hit this button right here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Now you got to put name in. Sport team name.
Oh, okay, cool. So what's
And
that?
then hit guide.
I think it's like 2.
206.
Hold on, wait. Was ESPN 206?
206.
Okay, let me see. Oh, there you go. Oh, the game over. Let's see who won.
What was that, Oklahoma?
No, that was yesterday. It's Knicks versus Pacers. Hopefully the Pacers won.
Yeah, the Mavericks ain't won a championship since 2011. At least the Rangers won one a couple of years ago. And the Cowboys ain't won shit since '95.
Yep.
That tell you something about our Texas team?
Yeah. Well, shoot, my Astros, they do. Oh, wow. What?
Who's up to what?
It's 3-2 now. It was 3-1. So, shoot, they got to go back to Indiana.
Undertaker. See you later, man.
All right now. Wow, Knicks pulled it out. Damn.
When they took the guard, but also the Knicks role players were so aggressive when Jalen went to the bench. That's what they built their big league. They've got to be aggressive when he's out there. But every time the Pacers leader came up, he was spectacular.
Oh, I'm on 7%, y'all.